Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pedal to the Metal podcast. This is Chadwick and American Meck on February 2025. Hey, Meck, how you doing, dude?
What is up, Chad?
Check in. Yeah, man. My favorite flavor of the Elk, the fruit punch or the tropical fruit.
Metal
Yeah,
Zen.
yeah, dude, you got the same one as me. You saved up all your points. That means that you've done at least 100 Zin cans. Because that's how many cans you had to save up to get that. Pretty much was like 100. So congrats on being addicted to nicotine. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's good. So how do you feel having done 100 cans of Zen nicotine and getting that? Like, how do you feel compared to cigarettes? Do you think that this has made a big change in your life in terms of your health and stuff? Or
And it's way better than cigarettes, I'll tell you that.
yeah,
I want to buy a TV with just buying these. I'm just gonna keep buying them and just buy a TV with it.
you
I'm
mean
gonna see what
yeah,
else has to offer with their
you with the points?
points.
They just give you a discount on your purchase. But like I think it's like they give you like $5 off your next purchase of Alp or something like that. They don't have like the prizes that Zen has where you get the 15 points per can and then you save up for TVs or cans or I got a water bottle. That was the last thing I got. It's a nice water bottle too that I have from them. It was, and the problem was that like it has this like I should have it with me here, but it twists off when you twist it. There's this thing that comes up like a straw that pops up, and you drink out of it, and you twist it to shut and open the straw. After using it for about a week, I guess I twisted it too hard or something, and the whole straw broke, so it doesn't open and close. I have to like do it by hand instead of the actual way it was made to be done. But if you having a good water bottle is nice. I recommend you get a good water bottle if you don't have one, like a nice high quality one. Bring it to work or like bring it to whatever you're doing. Um, and it'll make you like drink more water throughout the day, which is staying hydrated is important. And a lot of people they don't drink enough water during the day, especially when they're getting good workouts in and stuff. It's like it's important to keep yourself from passing out or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I need to get a better water bottle.
For sure, man. Save up your points or just buy one. Either way, you got that nice discount now, so you can get something nice probably.
Maybe I'll buy a new water bottle. Let's get a big one.
Yeah, I know this one guy. He walks around with a water bottle that's like the size of a um. It's like a giant tank. It's like a gallon of water, and it's like you have to carry it with two hands. He says he tries to drink like one of those a day. He tries to finish it off by the end of the night. It's just something that he does. I don't know if like drinking like that much water you need to drink that much, but um he does and he's fine. So yeah, you I could see you rocking one of those. I was just thinking of you. You're a big dude. You could carry a big water bottle.
Maybe I will just try to carry a big giant water
Eh,
bottle.
nah. Yeah, it was like one of the cheaper things that you could buy with your points on Zen, which is why I chose it. I'm glad I got it. I'm gonna contact Zen and try to get them to replace it for me. Um, I don't know if they will. I'll keep you updated here. But yeah, it was called Brewmate. Was the one I got. It was a Brewmate one, and then they have this really popular one that's now too that like a lot of the women like to get, but it's for guys and women. It's a Stanley. I think they're called Stanley cups. You ever seen those ones?
Wait, which ones?
They're called Stanley cups, and they're like
I'm talking about water bottles.
Yeah, water bottles. Yeah, it's called the Stanley Cup water bottle, not the Stanley Cup,
I
and it's
have
in hockey.
not seen those before.
Bro, speaking of Stanley Cup, I think the USA just played Canada in hockey and we kicked their asses. Let me double check on this. But Canada, USA hockey, who won? Yeah, who won? In the first best on best matchup between Team USA and Canada in 9 years, the United States won 3-1. Ah, we won, man. We beat Canada in hockey. We did it. And we kicked their asses too. I saw some videos of our players fighting their players because apparently they didn't say they there were people booing during the American national anthem because this was in Canada and some of the people in the crowd were booing our anthem. So fuck you, Canadians who booed our anthem. We won. We kicked your asses in hockey. Your own sport. It's literally their sport. Hockey came from Canada, and now America is beating them in their own sport. So hey, did it? It's huge. That's huge, man. And we won the Super Bowl with the Eagles this year, and Trump is president this year. Three good things that happened this year already for sure. Um, dude, what did you think? Did you see the Super Bowl? We didn't get to talk about it yet. I'm so hyped, dude. We're the champions. Thoughts on that?
Uh, we are the champions.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. We destroyed the San Francisco, whatever team, whatever it was, Packers. No, it wasn't the Pack. Who was it? Who did we even play again? Who was it? The San Francisco who?
We destroyed the San Francisco's.
What was it?
We destroyed the San
Yeah,
Francisco's.
yeah, yeah.
We used to
They
make
just
things.
absolutely destroyed them from the first plays of getting on the field. It was just like, oh yes, it felt so good, and ever since then, I can tell you, living in Pennsylvania on the East Coast, people have been very excited. Everybody's wearing their jerseys every place I go. Uh, I went I was in line the other day, just like, yeah, we won. To the cashier, and he was like all hype. Everybody in the whole store started like talking about the Eagles as they walked by. They heard us talking about them, so it was like all of a sudden we had like a couple other people. It was just like it brings people together in this area, and that's what's great about it. We just had the parade this past week, and I did not go to the parade. I know if you were here, I would have went with you because that would have been awesome. But I watched it on TV, and it was fantastic to see all the players get to talk at the end too as well and listen to them. And it was great because the players, when they were talking about like how they did for the year and everything, they would every now and then they would be like fuck shit, and on the news would cut them off and censor them and be like, we're sorry, we didn't mean to play that person saying that word. It's like because they're not allowed to curse on TV because they follow the FCC rules, which is like a censorship basically, and they're not like our podcast where you can say whatever you want on TV. So it was just funny listening to the players curse and getting them. They'd cut them off and tell everybody that they were sorry every single time, which was multiple times. It was like over and over again. They were like all of a sudden you would hear like ka ka uk. You want to hear the whole word, and they cut it off, and then it was but anyways, besides that, um, there were a million people that showed up to the thing. Like the crowd was wild. It was probably as big as like when in January 6th when everybody went to DC for Trump, back in 2020. So 2021, yeah, man, Eagles won, and our hockey team won, and Trump is our president. Great year. I'm happy with this year so far. I think you're doing good too yourself with this year. You got some good things going for you. Just got that zinc can. Fuck yeah. Got the green. That's like the Eagles color too. So fuck it.
Let's go.
This could be a great year, man. Hopefully it is. 2025. It's gonna be good things and bad things that happen, but hopefully the good outweigh the bad for the both of us. That's just how it is. It's good and bad in this world, man.
Think
Sometimes to
about
be dry.
getting a rifle to go hunting.
Yeah. No, make sure you do
Like
your
with your
research,
gun.
and you make sure you go and practice a lot before you go hunting. Because I don't, if you do that, I don't want you shooting an animal and not getting the. Yeah, I hope as a hunter, as somebody who's a hunter, I'm more of a fisher than a hunter. I like to fish more, but like, 'cause if I were hunting, I would want to make sure I got the kill when when I shot the animal, rather than making it suffer and like hitting it in like the wrong place where it's still living and has to deal with that pain. Uh, but yeah, I'm all for hunting. I'm all for it. I say go for it and get yourself some meat. There's nothing wrong with being a hunter and doing that. That's perfectly fine. It's a good way. It's a Especially in Pennsylvania, we have so many deer. We have too many deer. It's like if we get some more hunters out there taking out some of these deer and eating them, that's good meat. I don't know. You guys don't have deer out in Florida as much. I mean, you do, but not as much as Pennsylvania. So you got the alligators though. That's good meat. Definitely. If you get some alligator, let me know, and I'll have to
I
get
don't
some
know.
off
Do I
you.
use a bow and just go hunting?
Oh yeah, yeah. Bow hunting's cool. I think that's very awesome. It can hurt your back if you do it. If you use, it depends what type of bow you're using. They got different types. But having to pull on it every time, like all the way back, and then sometimes you got to hold it for a while until you get that nice shot. It's like that part you can imagine that part of your back right there, having to hold on to all that pressure for long periods of time and consistently over and over again, making that movement. It can hurt after a while. A lot of older people don't like to hunt with, or they don't like to use bows and arrows anymore because their backs hurt too much. But you can also get a composite bow, which is where you just like you put the arrow in the bowl and then you like twist it back with the mechanism and it just stays there. And then it's like a gun. You just hold the trigger and you hit the fire button and it shoots. But those are like I think those are cool, but people say it's kind of lame because it's not like you have to practice as much. Like with a with a longbow or whatever, you really have to practice a lot more and get your aim down, and it's like more respected to be able to do that. So yeah, might be able to even practice with a bow in your own yard. So it depends on like what the rules are in your area.
Maybe I'll get a crossbow.
Yeah.
Go hunting with that. Go shoot some wild turkeys.
Oh heck yeah, man. That's a good one. Wild turkey. There's things that are gonna be. I don't know that I've had wild turkey before. Actually, I heard they were like game meat, more chewy. Is what I heard. Is how they are. Like a little bit more fat inside of them as well. Maybe fatty is the right word. Maybe, but Yeah, you've eaten game meat before, right? Like people, the people from people who've gone hunting. Like, have you known a hunter, somebody that's got food from going hunting, and you've eaten it before?
I haven't really. I mean, the only thing I ever eaten was deer meat.
Yeah, did you? But you had some deer meat from somebody who went hunting, or was it
Yeah,
from the store? Yeah,
only from them. But yeah,
nice. Yeah, me too. It's really something when someone pulls out, has like a whole fridge stacked with meat because you get so much meat from taking out a deer, and you get it's a little too,
it was
it's
just
almost too much. You got to get
beer.
get rid of it, give it out to
Mm-mm.
people. What's that?
It was just beer jerky, or what? It was beer.
Bear?
What was
Yeah,
it? It was. I think it was beer jerky or something.
yeah. I've had bear before. I've had alligator, bear, elk, a bunch of other things that I don't even remember. But and that's just because like there was my buddy's dad. He was a part of this like organization, and they somebody hunts all the food and they cook it up every year. They have like a big cook off of like random meats. But yeah, and he had some leftovers that he brought back to his place, so he offered them to me when I was there, so I got to try them all. But before that, I just had venison, deer, and so that was cool.
I want to get some beef burgers. Just make some burgers out of some Venice. Get some Venice burgers.
Yeah, yeah, deer meat is underrated. It's very good. Tastes great. Yeah. All right, man. How's your doing there, dude? How was everything?
Just great.
That's a good way to answer it, right? Same. Just say just great, just fantastic. Oh man, 2025 is actually got some good things going for it. But
Another New Year's.
it's been raining and snowing a lot in Pennsylvania, so today it's raining.
Water's just been 70s ish.
Perfect. That's great for you, man, to enjoy the nice weather. You can still go outside. Looks pretty beautiful looking out your window there right now. Looks like it's a sunny day. But uh yeah, dude, I think we're gonna have a great year for podcasts and hopefully ahead. We had Jake on, get some more guests on. We got us on rumble.com. We got us on youtube.com. I'm gonna get us up on Spotify and Apple hopefully and get people hearing our stuff. Shout out to all the people who are listening to us. We've noticed our podcast has been growing lately in terms of the amount of views it's been getting more than when we first started. We were getting 0 views. Now we're up there. We're getting like 30, 50 views per video. I mean, somebody out there is starting to listen to us, good or bad. I mean, some of our podcasts are better than others, but we just keep making them one after another. We have definitely done at least 100, but we're probably on like 200 podcasts now. It's like 3 years. What are we at? 2 or 3 years now? I don't even remember. But I was like, yeah, dude, we all like just kind of started on our phone without video. We were just I think we were just talking on the phone when we first started. Now we got the whole video set up. So
You know what's great? I can finally start saving money. I can finally just start going hunting. Be like,
yeah,
wee, I'm going hunting.
100%. Yeah,
There's actually a few places near me that I can just go hunting at.
that's great. If you already know a few places, yeah, just be careful, obviously, and that's it. That's the key is just being careful and having a good time. Yeah,
Thinking about it,
yeah. Wild turkeys, then basically, is that what it
when
is,
I
or
get the, think about getting a bow instead. I don't know. Thinking a bow would be more fun.
yeah? I think it is actually probably more fun too. I think I agree. Yeah. Takes like more practice, I think, and it's like just organic. It feels more like why did I even use that word? But that's what I feel. It's just like you're holding it the whole way. Like it's all on you. Everything's on you. It's not like the amount of power that comes
Right.
out. That's
It'd
on
be more
you.
fun with a bow, and it'd be more silent.
Yeah, silence is true. That's true. Yeah, get yourself a good target to practice on. Get yourself like 100 arrows. Just
I
spend the
get
whole
myself
day.
a bow, compo bow. Start practicing.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
That
They're
would be,
pretty.
uh,
They're pretty nice ones out there. There's some pricey ones and less pricey ones. You gotta figure out how much you want to spend on one. The more you spend, the better it's gonna be, though. So save up for a good one instead of a cheap one if you want to actually enjoy it more. The cheap ones will break on you too after a few uses. So you gotta get yourself one that's reputable. I saw this guy. I saw like a random video the other day. He made like a Nerf gun minigun where it's like he would just like crank the thing and it would just shoot out little Nerfs, like 1,000 Nerfs really fast. It's insane. Nerf guns are the cool toy as a kid, man, because you can shoot people with them. It's like then paintball guns are awesome too. You ever go paintballing before? Or,
paintball.
yeah,
What?
have you ever gone paintballing?
Oh yeah, I got paintballing.
I like paintballing. It's fun. You can actually shoot people. It's the whole point. It's painful too. It's like if you get shot, especially if you're playing. uh, instead of one shot you're out, play till nope until the pain's too much. So I played that too, where you just keep shooting the person until they say, ah, it's too much, I'm out. Well, yeah, this is the podcast. What are we doing
Okay,
here?
man.
Anything interesting that you've seen recently? I know you were into that robot thing for a while. Any cool videos or anything? Movies or whatever?
No, I haven't really seen any.
Nice. I just saw a couple recently. I started watching movies. You got me into them again. I watched Gladiator 2, which was actually pretty good. Um, I forget what the first one was, if I even saw the first one, but I didn't need to. The second one was just good on its own. You ever seen those ones? And then I also saw, uh, I watched the Barbie movie actually. It was horrible. It's like, it's funny though, like, it's a little bit political actually. Um, if you understood like what they were saying. But yeah, I remember when the movie came out, they used up like all the pink colors, and there wasn't any more pink fabric at the stores because they used so much of it in their movie. Something was going on with that, but it was really stupid, and I watched the whole thing though. But it was just, I mean, I've kind of zoned out a couple times throughout it, but it was yeah, just I figured just gotta see this one. Man, I remember very little about the movie, even though I just saw it the other day. It was like just like Barbie Ken doll, the guy doll, and the chick doll, and they became like humans or something. And man, they lived in the perfect world. That is what their goal was. Every day was a happy day in Barbie world. There was no sad day. It's always a party. Yep.
Nice. Gotta love your parties, man.
And the women were like in control of the whole place. Like none of the guys weren't allowed to like decide anything. It was all in Barbie world. The women are the ones who get to decide everything. So I didn't care for that. But yeah, if you get a chance, check out the Barbie movie. Check out it, see it. Um, what other movies did I see? Mm, those ones. And I've been playing that Rocket League game that you got me into. I'm like level 28 now. I'm getting better at it. I only play on my laptop. I realized like I do if I was to get better, I do need a controller because like I can't hit all the buttons on my laptop fast enough. It's like they're too like it's too hard to do like certain flips and stuff and like flip certain ways with the car. But there's actually like more skill that goes into it, I realized, than I thought. But also, it's like depends who you have as a teammate. You gotta have a good team if you're playing teams. I started playing like competitively. That's kind of the game I've been playing. I want to get the new Call of Duty, but I saw it's like $70 or something like that, which is kind of expensive. It sucks.
Yeah, I wanna get a new game when it comes out. I don't know which one yet. I might get that one as well. Call of
Yeah.
Duty.
Obviously, Grand Theft Auto is gonna be big when that comes out. Hopefully soon. Well,
New Grand Theft Auto, new Call of Duty. I need to buy those too.
the new Call of Duty's already out, right?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
I haven't. I gotta look.
Yeah. Uh, what are like the free games you can get? Can you get like Halo and stuff for free or like
Snow, Steam, and Epic, and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw Minecraft was a choice. Um, might have to try that again. I don't know how much room I have on my computer to get all the games, but I should be able to get. Can always delete one and get another. Any more topics from you? You have anything else you want to talk about before we close this one out today? Or
Learn to close it out.
all right, yeah, go ahead and give us the closeout, dude.
Y'all have a great, wonderful night. Adios. Have a sweet night. Bye.
Yeah, peace out.